Alright, just doing a quick video, hopefully, on my experience zapping NiCd batteries. That's nickel cadmium batteries. So this doesn't apply to any other kind of battery. Don't do this at home, all that kind of crap. This is just my experience. There's video, display of me doing the process. So what it comes down to is you have these old rechargeable batteries that are no good no more, right? They won't hold a charge, they won't charge up, you get nothing out of them. Well, what you do is basically you take a strong amp source. I'm using a battery booster, a backup. You can hook onto your battery to give you a little more charge, a little more amps to start your car. And so it's 12 volts and it's got 300 amps if need be. Anyway, and what you basically do is zap the battery opposite its polarity. And you basically, run electricity through it backwards in really short little bursts. And it cleans the battery. It cleans the clogging that has taken place that's preventing the battery from taking a charge again. So I don't know, I'm going to track the batteries I've done. Just as anecdotal stuff. I did a set that was 10 years old. They ran this video camera for 20 minutes. It didn't even fail. I just decided I'm going to, drain the batteries. And then it's run this flashlight for 20 minutes. This is pretty bright, obviously. And that's after 20 minutes after doing video 2, and those were stone cold dead batteries. I mean, you put them in the recharger, they wouldn't even recharge. They were just stone cold dead. 10-year-old battery. So obviously the initial results are quite favorable. So yeah, there's certain rules you should follow with NiCd batteries, nickel cadmium batteries. This only applies to nickel cadmium batteries. You should run them all the way down, like in a flashlight or something, so you can see them go way down but not quite kill them. Go way down but not quite kill, and then recharge them if you want to get the most cycling. There's technical ways to do it, measuring voltage and all that shit. Fuck that crap. So anyway, you can see the zapping. I mean, you zap them 5 or 6 times, negative polarity, you get some sparks and shit. I would suggest doing it right. Definitely wear glasses, do all that face guard, whatever you can wear. I would even say that if you're going to do a few of these, a lot of them, take a little piece of half-inch metal pipe, a little, one of those little joiner pieces, and stick the battery inside there, and then do the zapping, because that way, if it explodes, the explosion will go out left and right instead of in your face. That kind of thing. But I'm not making it. Don't take my advice. Don't do this at home. Fuck you. I'm not taking any responsibility if you blow your fucking head off. Be a little careful. Keep the battery booster away from the sparks, because it does create a little bit of hydrogen, but I don't think it's a big deal. But I didn't say it was a big deal, okay? So I'm not responsible. Like I said, if you blow up your house and your kid and your rabbit and your frog, it's not my fucking goddamn fault. Wear safety things, eyes, face, ears, noses, anus guard, whatever you can find, put it on. Ballistic army gear, flap jackets for the flap that might flap on you. Anyway, NiCd. This applies to NiCd batteries. Yeah, there's probably plenty of video now I showed, and so this is just telling you what the fuck I'm talking about. Remember, reverse polarity. There's some people that do it with the regular polarity, but I think this reverse thing makes more sense. So, and then just recharge them normally, and start with the dead batteries. Drain them first. Yeah, so that's about it. See, this one went dead. See? Oh, no, it didn't. See, look, it's still working. Still working after all these years. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, so I'm going to drain that battery down, and then recharge them for the second cycle and see what we get them. But again, I got at least 40 minutes of hard duty out of really old. I mean, these are really old, ugly, friggin' dead, stinking old batteries. So anyway, that's it. NiCd. Not NiMagaga, not NiMig, not Moog, not NiFug, nothing. NiCadmium, not Melimium or Haminamakamamalam. Okay, got it? And the positive end has a little nipply thing on it, and the negative end is always usually flat. The flatter end is the negative usually. And usually there's a little negative sign on there or something. So you should be able to figure it out. But I didn't give you any advice, and I'm not telling you, suggesting you even try it. Oh, I cursed. Anyway, so this is the end of the video. Okay, yeah, I've really said enough, so it's just the end. Alright, I forgot to add the simple little part. You know, the battery booster thing has the little clampy things. Clamp nails into the clamps. You know, some sort of strong nails, and that way you can make the zapping a little more pointed. So you just want to do it for a second. That's all. So you want to have secure little nails in the clamps. Okay. Oh yeah, and in a few weeks I'll make another video just pointing out what my results were. Because I've zapped now a few dozen, well no, 2 dozen batteries, and I'm going to track their performance, and so I'll let you know how they do. Okay, now it's the end. Alright, I just thought of something else. You know, you could do it with just jumper cables. You know, just put jumper cables in your car battery and then just go outside and just do it, you know, right off your car battery. It would probably work, but I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying you could do it that way too if you don't have a battery booster thingy. Yeah, just let you know. Alternative.